Hello, my Livy loves. This is Dr. V. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be taking a look at what your person, whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, that special person that you were watching this reading for, what are they currently thinking and feeling about you and this connection? Are you on their mind? And if so, what do they wish for you to know? What would they say to you? And then we're also going to take a look at outcome. What would they like to do next for this connection? So if you are new to this channel, welcome. So happy to have you here. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button and join this incredible community. We are so full of love and support, and I know sometimes when we're on this journey to love, union, and sometimes even reunion, right, with that special person, if you've been in some form of struggle or separation, it can feel a bit lonely sometimes that, people don't understand what we're feeling. They don't understand this journey that we're on. So that's exactly why we're here. We're here as a home for you, of people who understand what you're going through and, can just help each other, support each other on this journey. So without further ado, let's get right into your card choices. So today I have 3 crystals for you to choose from. Crystal number 1, crystal number 2, crystal number 3. You can pick 1, 2, 3, all of the messages. Take them as they resonate for you and your situation. Be gentle with yourself and leave the rest. Now, if you would like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you may have a private reading with me, or you can order any of these oracle decks that I've created to support you on this journey. And all of the links to that are in the box below. So if you'd like to take a moment to close your eyes, maybe take a deep breath, see which you feel intuitively guided to. So this is crystal number 1. This is crystal number 2. And this is crystal number 3. So go ahead and make your selection, and we will get started with crystal number 1. All right, my beautiful group 1 who chose this crystal, here is your reading. Let's take a look at what your person is thinking and feeling about you at this time. And we're going to start here with your tarot, then we'll get into your oracle cards. So here we have the Knight of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. Very interesting. So what I'm getting here is that there is a lot of passion that has gone on in this relationship. Very fiery energy. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but some of you may be dealing with a fire sign here. There's been a lot of fast-moving energy that has come through. So I feel for some of you, there was, when you initially met this person, and this is what they're thinking right now, is that when they met you, they felt very consumed by some sort of very deep attraction or passion that they felt for you. I'm getting the energy of a lot of push and pull. So I feel like this may have been quite a volatile relationship, as in neither one of you were looking for that kind of volatility, but you feel like you accepted it, or it's kind of like you went with the flow of it because you had never felt this way before, as in like you felt that you have never met somebody like this before. There was something very unique about this person. I'm getting the energy that they feel that before they met you, I don't, it's very interesting. I'm getting this energy of like dating. Okay, like this person had gone on many dates before they met you. Or it could be vice versa. You could even be mirroring each other. Like this may be about you as well, right? It's funny because sometimes I get a lot of comments from you guys saying, oh, this sounds like me as well. So that's where it's like you have to maybe take a look at whether you guys are mirroring each other in those qualities, right? But I feel that either one or both of you, before you met, you've gone on many dates. Okay, you've both were looking for that essence. There was an essence that you were both searching for. And you've been on many of these kind of dates where it's like you feel like you have a lot of things in common. You may have lots of interests in common with somebody. You may have, gotten to know them. You may have felt very positive about them, but there was something missing, right? It never got anywhere because there was something missing. And that's one of the things that they want you to know is that before they met you, they always felt like they were looking for something that they can't find. And I'm also getting the energy that they felt that this essence that they were looking for was a bit, it made them feel very strange, or it made people in their life, like their friends, like their closest friends and confidants, like their closest family members, almost thought that something was wrong with them because they felt like, they would tell this person, why do you reject everybody? Like even you reject people who are really nice, who could have been great partners for you. Like, why are you so picky, But I feel like your person wants you to know that they weren't trying to appear picky. They were just looking for this unnamed, undefined essence or connection that they wanted to feel. And this is what they want you to know, that they had never really felt that until they met you. So you brought out something in them that was that undefined thing that they were looking for. And maybe perhaps you feel the same about them. Maybe you also feel that they brought out a certain energy in you that you had wanted to feel. And so I feel like they may have very quickly come into your life, as in you may have met and very quickly bonded. They may have been incredibly enthusiastic about you because that's how they still feel now with this Knight of Wands energy. A lot of passion, a lot of enthusiasm. But they also feel that maybe you guys jumped into this very quickly. I'm getting an energy here of moving very fast. And sometimes that works out, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, for many of you, I feel like it was probably not in your best interest, as in you may have moved very fast into this and it may have been very exciting and like, wow, like there was this very fast moving energy between the two of you guys. But I do feel that your person, they felt that at some point it became too much. Okay, so if they have stepped away, or if you've stepped away with this Ten of Wands energy, I'm getting this energy that it started to feel like too much too soon and things were happening way, way too fast. And so I feel like your person, one of the things that they want you to know, and that's very interesting that's coming through here, is that they love you, they want to be with you. That's not the question. I'm getting the energy that they want to slow things down a bit. And they want to do it from the right perspective, as in they're not wanting to slow this down because they're not interested or they don't want you. It's actually quite the opposite. They want to slow this down so that you can do it right. Like they don't want this to be this, because sometimes the Knight of Wands can rush in very, very quickly, but can be a bit haphazard. Like, it's like the elephant in the china shop, right? Like it can be very not subtle. It can be very in your face. It can be very flashy and fast, but it may not last. And I feel like that's one of the things where I feel like your person was starting to feel that pressure that, this is all happening hot and heavy really quickly. What if it doesn't last? It's starting to feel like a lot of pressure. I feel like your person was feeling a pressure to perform. And I don't mean pressure to perform in those ways, but as in a lot of pressure to make this relationship very exciting, very adventurous. Like they're starting to feel that pressure. And so with this Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like they want to slow it down. Okay, they want to plant seeds deliberately. They don't want to rush into things anymore. They want to slow down and they want to build a solid foundation. Seven of Pentacles is the energy of grounding this energy, right? Like this is fiery energy. This is fast energy. This Pentacles is all about, let's get grounded. Let's slow things down. Let's plant some seeds. Let's build a solid foundation. Let's assess where we are now and where we would like to go. So this is actually quite really good, I feel, because this shows that your person is trying to step into maturity. Okay, they want to make this relationship last. They don't want it to be here today and gone tomorrow. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to shift the gears. They're trying to slow it down because to them, that's a way of showing maturity and commitment, right? Like I am committed to this long term. I don't want this to be a flash in the pan. Like, oh, we had a great time for a certain amount of time and now it's kind of over. It just was so, so over the top exciting and passionate, but then it just fizzled out. They don't want the fizzling out part. They want this to be solid, and that is a really, really good thing. So let's see, what else are they thinking? Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Yeah, oh, wow. See? Oh, wow. Yeah, see? So I feel like one of the things that they have definitely been afraid of here, there's a bit of fear that is coming out here, is they were afraid that if you guys were constantly surrendering to this passion, it's like they're a bit afraid that the passion is going to overtake the situation. Okay, so again, I'm feeling that there's a lot of passion here, a lot of chemistry. Like I said, when you guys met or when you guys started talking, it's like your person really felt that they had found that essence that they were looking for. Whatever were those things that had been eluding them before, they felt that they found in you. And so this is why they felt that all that kind of passion that they'd been holding back inside of them, they felt comfortable to bring it out with you. See? Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So they felt this with you. They wanted to open up that passion and to actually get rid of that fear, right? Whatever fears that they had. See, no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. So they wanted to kind of just abandon all of the resistance or abandon any kinds of fears that they had felt before, and really surrender to that passion and that connection that they felt for you. But in so doing, they really came to the realization that it also requires that beautiful time of getting to know each other and taking it slow. Look how beautiful this is. Look at the figures on this card. I love how sweet they are. Look, they are so into each other, and I feel like this is the two of you, but this is about also not just focusing on the passion, the intimacy, maybe the physical contact, but look, these two are literally looking at each other and really connecting. You can tell they're in conversation too, right? You can tell that they're understanding each other at the level of friendship and at the level of love. See, get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So this is the getting to know each other card, and that's what I love about the realization that your person has come to, is that they want to slow down this energy and they want to really focus in on getting to know you, building the foundation, setting a stronger foundation underneath all that passion, so that your relationship has the opportunity to grow. Okay, and it doesn't just fizzle out into like, oh, that was fun while it lasted, right? They don't want that. They don't want the energy of, boy, that was so fun while it lasted. So that's a good thing. Okay, so if you feel that there's been a slowing down, maybe that's exactly what you guys needed. So let's take a look at some specific messages from them to you. And some of these are quite specific, so just take them as they resonate. All right, see, so this one I feel is if you guys have been in some form of struggle or separation. Maybe there was just a lot flowing here. And for some of you with this 10 of Wands, this could indicate some sort of separation or ending that you may not want at this time, or you may be trying to get out of. But for some of you, I do feel that if that ending has come about from that 10 of Wands, there is some sort of a gestation period that is happening right now where your person may be, you know, may be exploring something else at this time, but they're not going to find what they're looking for. Okay, so that's just for some of you, not for everybody. Like I said, some of these are very specific, so take them as they resonate. I'm in a superficial relationship with someone else because I'm not ready for real love with you. Okay, so for some of you, yeah, this may have come and go. Like this may have been very passionate, very incredible connection, but it may have become too much for your person. They may not have been ready for this level of passion, right? So they may have recognized within you their soulmate, but they may not have been ready for that kind of connection. It may have become too much for them with that 10 of Wands. So they may be acting out by, you know, trying to move on or trying to engage in more casual relationships in order to mask their true feelings, or in order to not have to look at their true feelings for you. So that's, you know, keep that in mind. That actually does go with some of you who are in that 10 of Wands energy right now, right? I'm keeping secrets from you that I'm too ashamed to admit. I'm afraid to talk about these things. Okay, so, you know, again, you know, for some of you who are in that mode where things got very, very close with this person very quickly, there may be something that you quite don't know about this person yet, right? And to me, that has everything to do with this 7 of Pentacles energy. That, you know, if they have wanted to slow this down, it may be because they want, you know, they want to build something stronger. They want to lay a foundation, but they also have things that they need you to know about themselves that they're not quite ready to reveal. But they want to build a foundation with you so that you can understand each other better, so they can get to a point where they can feel vulnerable with you. So I'm getting, for those of you who this message resonates, I'm getting the feeling that your person wants to be more vulnerable with you, but they need more time to get to know you. And that's part of this get to know each other card, right? They, you know, they want to have some more time to get to know you at a deeper level, and so that they can also start revealing themselves to you at a deeper level. And that's why they may be stepping back from like that hot and heavy kind of energy. Don't lose hope for us. We've been through tough times together. I will always fight for you. Okay, so like I said, this person very much wants to build something stronger. They don't want to build something with you. They don't see you as some casual option. That's the thing. Okay, they don't see you as somebody to be messed with, or somebody to just have some sort of a short casual relationship with. And that's why some of them in the collective who may be more insecure about that, that's maybe why they're going this way, right? For some of you. So let's take a look at outcome. What do they wish to do next? Your person. See? Wow. Wow. So we saw this already, right? There is definitely some sort of a bit of this pulling back energy, right? They want to slow down this connection, and they may be demonstrating that to you by being a bit more quiet, by being in their solitude, by a little bit of withdrawal energy. But I feel that that is because, again, they see you as their soulmate. Okay, so like I said, this is not casual for them. They know that they don't want to hurt you. They know that they can't take this relationship lightly. This is not just some little roll in the hay or some, you know, little passion thing that's gonna fizzle itself out. They don't want that. So that is why that energy, like they are slowing it down. And so, if there has been anything hurtful that has gone on, or there's been some disappointment that you're feeling by this, like maybe you were very excited about this, it was moving along very quickly, and then it just kind of, hit that 10 of Wands and maybe has stalled to a certain extent. This is where it's like they want you to forgive them if they have stepped back, or if they haven't been as communicative or as enthusiastic, but they want you to know, and I think they will very much express this to you verbally. I don't think you're just going to have to keep guessing about this. They want you to know, and they want you to forgive them, and they want you to see where they're coming from. So I do feel very much that they're going to communicate this to you at some point very soon. Like they're going to verbally tell you what they're feeling, but right now they may not have, because this is a big deal to them. This is something that they are processing, and they are slowing. That's why they're slowing down. Okay. They're processing this, and they are getting ready to verbalize that to you and to have that discussion with you. So let me know what you thought of this reading in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. See you all on the next video. All right, my beautiful group 2 who chose this crystal. We're going to start with your tarot. We're going to go in deep on what your person is thinking about you at this time. And after that, we'll get into your oracle cards. So, oh wow, the Tower. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Big energies coming through here. And the Ace of Swords. Wow. All right, so I'm feeling for some of you, there may have been some sort of an abrupt ending, or some sort of a big kind of event that has happened in this connection. For some of you, I feel like certain secrets, or there's something that's come to light here that maybe was hidden before in this connection. And I feel also for some of you, I'm getting a few different messages here. So for some of you, I'm feeling that there was something that your person they were either hiding or didn't want to talk about when it comes to their past, certain things from their past that may still be affecting their current life or their current situation. This is something that they didn't tell you, and maybe you found out about it, or they may have stepped away, or they may have withdrawn from this connection before you could find out. So that's one message I'm getting. For others of you, I'm getting a very specific message, and like I said, please just take it as it resonates for you. For some of you, I'm also getting the message that your person feels that they have found out something about you that they didn't know about. And I don't feel that there's anything bad about this. I feel like this is like part of the discovery process. Like as you're getting to know somebody, it's like peeling back layers of on an onion, right? Like well, actually, I read that it takes a solid 100 hours of time spent together getting to know one another before you can even truly feel like you know a person to an extent where you feel comfortable, where you feel vulnerable, where you feel like you trust them enough to be vulnerable with them and to, really illuminate and reveal your true self to them. So it takes a good, again, research indicates that it takes a good 100 hours of time of conversation, time spent together to build real trust. And so I feel like somewhere along this process, your person has felt that they are peeling away the onion layers, right? Like, and as they started to get to know you, they feel that there were certain things that came through that were mysterious to them and that they didn't anticipate. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there's been some sort of a block because of that. But what I'm getting here is that your person, while they were maybe surprised by it, because I'm also getting an energy of some element of surprise. Now, this could be that you were surprised by something about them, or they were surprised about something about you, or from both sides. Like there's it can be a mirroring energy, or it can be them towards you, you towards them. So take it as it resonates. But something here has come to light. Something here has made someone feel like that initially they were questioning whether this connection would work because of this one thing, whatever this thing is. It could be anything from a family situation to a financial situation. And for some of you, I'm even feeling that it's some sort of a personality thing too. Like there's something that you found out about each other, about your personality or your goals. I feel like for some of you, it's even like goals, like something about what you want from a relationship or from the future may not be in exact alignment with what they want from the relationship from the future. So I feel like you guys are navigating that difference. So whatever it was, I feel like your person was feeling really, really close to you, like they were wanting to start a new life with you. I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune energy, like they saw you as their new beginning. They felt that being with you was kind of like that fresh breath of fresh air, fresh new start, new phase in their life that they were really looking for, you know? And what's interesting here is that I feel like whatever has happened with that tower, they want you to know that it hasn't deterred them from wanting this new start with you. No. So if you feel that maybe something happened here where you're wondering if this relationship can even continue, or if you're wondering if they even want to be with you or you even want to be with them, I feel like from their side, this is a temporary blip. Like they see whatever this disagreement is, or whatever this mystery or secret that has come to light, whatever it is, they see it as like a temporary hurdle or a temporary obstacle that they feel that the two of you should definitely get over together. Okay. And the reason why that's coming through very strongly here is because it's also coming through with this Ace of Swords. And I'm loving the fact that we got this Ace of Swords here for you with this Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, because it tells me that your person is open-minded to working through whatever caused this tower. Okay, so in their mind, it's like, okay, fine. We may not have liked whatever this was. This may have felt very unsettling. There's a definite unsettling energy here. Whatever happened here, it may have made you both feel quite unsettled, quite uncomfortable. It may have led to some sort of a disagreement or blow up. I feel for many of you, like I said before, it may be some sort of a personality conflict, or like a perspective that's different, or a desire that is different. Like I feel for some of you, it may be something like, I don't know why I'm getting very specific energies in this reading. So please, again, just take it as it resonates. For some of you, I feel like maybe you wanted children and they don't, or they already have kids and they don't want kids, but you do. I feel like there's something like that. For some of you, it's like that, where it's just like this tower kind of came crumbling down because you had a different vision of what you want, and now you're at some sort of a stalemate where you're not sure how to actually navigate that issue or work around it or solve it together. So that's why I feel that your person, though, usually this tower can be a bit disconcerting, can make it feel a little bit negative. But the fact that it comes with this Wheel of Fortune and this Ace of Swords gives me a lot of hope that your person is willing to come up with a strategy here And I love Ace of Swords for that, because to me it's a very strategic card, right? It's a card of, you know what, maybe this is an opportunity for us to be more open-minded, okay? Whatever the disagreement may be here, maybe it is challenging us to open our minds to new solutions, to open our minds to teamwork, to creative problem solving, that whatever it is that the tower has represented here for us, maybe it is an opportunity to think differently, to expand our consciousness, to believe in emotional maturity and the ability to solve issues together as a team, so that we can move forward into this Wheel of Fortune, because this is such a positive card. It's such a positive card for positive change, fresh starts, new beginnings. And so I actually really love this for you, even though you did start off with this tower. So let's go deeper here. Yeah, interesting. Let's take a, yeah. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Okay, so see, oh my gosh, Spirit, amazing. This is so interesting. So I do feel for many of you, this issue right here, whatever has caused this tower, for many of you, it may be very different perspectives that are at play here, because see, we're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. So this is why I feel like for many of you, this tower has been caused by some sort of either mindset, personality, or lifestyle differences, or maybe even differences in family structures, differences in maybe cultures. For some of you, I'm also feeling with this difference card that there's some sort of a geographic tension. So you may be living in even different countries or different types of cultures where you just do things differently. And that's like an additional kind of challenge that you are both facing, and that you were hoping that your love, your connection is going to help you solve, right? So there's definitely something here that tower is related to, that is about differences in many different aspects of this relationship that can definitely make it a little bit more challenging than it needs to be. But that's exactly why I feel that your person is trying their best and really wants to build that trust with you. Because see, that's what I meant by the 100 hours, right? That 100 hours of spending time together is what is the foundation to building that trust, that initial sense of, you know what, we may be very different. We may come from different cultures, different countries, different cities, different backgrounds. But you know what, if we can build this trust with each other, then we can come up with any kind of game plan together to solve our differences here. This trust and this Ace of Swords is a wonderful combination for the opportunity, right? That based on this loving trust that you are wanting to create, it is possible to solve whatever these issues are. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So see, I feel like this is also something where Spirit is saying that, you know, whatever this tower has been for you, also trust in yourself. You know, as you're building trust in each other, it's also paramount for you to trust your own instincts, trust your own intuition as well, right? And that to me is also going back to this Ace of Swords, because I do feel the Ace of Swords is also an invitation to trust your own internal processes. It's an invitation to also trust the internal guidance that is coming to you from Source, okay? And to know that either way you are protected, you know? And I do feel that your person very much wants to protect this relationship. I don't believe that they, regardless of what the tower has brought here, I don't believe that your person wants this relationship to end. They are seeking protection and trust for this relationship. And I do feel that they are going to want to put their money where their mouth is, as in like they want to put action behind the strategy. So this is a lovely combination here where the Ace of Swords is about strategy, about new ways of thinking, new ways, new plans. But this action speaks loudly to me is about taking this new plan and supporting it with real action. See? Express your love through your actions. So what a beautiful combination. Your person is committed here, not just to working it out with you at the level of discussion or thoughts, but to really support this connection with real action. This is what they want. This is what they are committed to, regardless of whatever the challenges that Tower has brought. Okay, so that is really lovely. So let's take a look at some specific messages. What would they say to you? Okay. I hid my real feelings instead of being honest with you. I was in denial, but I see clearly now. So this makes sense for the Tower's energy here, right? That something was hidden that came to light. And I feel like this definitely has something to do with them not fully sharing something with you, or sharing something about you that they were concerned about in terms of this relationship moving forward. I'm secretly longing for you, but can't express it. I'm trying to heal my inner child so I don't hurt you again. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like there may be a struggle or separation that has gone on because of this Tower. So like I said before, I don't feel an ending here. Even if there is a temporary kind of gestation period, or this, temporary separation where people are regrouping here, but your person wants to be with you. Okay, they are longing for you, even if something has come to light here that may have caused a rift. I look at your social media every day. It puts me in a dark place because I miss you so much. Okay, so again, some of these are for those of you who are in some form of struggle or separation, and whatever that Tower was may have caused something here where you may not be communicating at this time. But again, I feel like all of these are in alignment with the fact that your oracle cards are clearly indicating that this is not over. Like your person is longing for you. They want to work this out. They want a new beginning. They don't want to let this connection go. So let's take a look at outcome. Like, what are they willing to do? What do they want to take in terms of action next? Interesting. Yeah. So see, this is the thing. We saw this before, right? It's like they are definitely committed to this. Look at this. They want to make you an offer. Now, the thing is, I feel like this community card also has very much to do with the Tower, because I feel like this community card represents whatever it was that caused that Tower moment. Now, like I said, it could be anything from, some sort of a conflict with family, obligations, maybe a karmic partner, ex, right? For some of you, I know there is a third party situation going on, but to me, the community card really does represent a lot of the external conflicts, a lot of the external situations that sometimes we don't have control over, and that ourselves or our partners may be susceptible to. So I feel like your person wants you to know that they have been a bit unawakened. I mean, before this Tower happened, they were definitely a bit unawakened, or like unaware of some of these greater issues. But the Tower really brought that out, right? It highlighted what those issues were. And so now it's like they're coming into that transitionary period from that unawakened energy where the tower is literally that light bulb moment, right? It's opened their eyes. It's opened their eyes to whatever are the real issues here that need to be dealt with. And I do feel that for many of you, it is that some sort of an external source here, something here that needs to be worked out. And so I feel like what they're trying to say here is that they are working that out. Like they are committed to working that out. And as they are working that out, they want to make you an offer, as in they want this relationship to be renewed, right? They want to continue on. They want to build upon whatever the lessons are that have been learned here by both of you. So I think that's really beautiful. Let me know in the comment box below what you thought of that. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 3 who chose this crystal, here is your reading. We're going to be looking at what your person is feeling and thinking about you at this time. And we're going to start with your tarot, then we'll get into your oracle. So here we have the King of Cups. Very nice. We have the Three of Swords. And we have, wow, the Hangman. Very interesting. So first of all, I do sense for many of you, there has been a heartbreak that has gone on in this situation. I'm feeling that either there has been a separation or that right now you guys are just struggling. If you are together, there's a bit of a struggle going on here. There's a lot of uncertainty, okay? I'm getting an energy from your person that they are feeling very emotionally raw right now, okay? For what something has happened here in this connection that has really sent your person into a tailspin, okay? So I'm getting the energy that normally this person that you love tends to be emotionally very constant, okay? Like they tend to be really good when it comes to managing their emotions. You know, they're very emotionally stable for the most part. And I feel that this is something that they're actually quite proud of. Like they don't feel like they're the kind of person who is going to let their emotions ruin a situation. Okay, so there's a lot of like, you know, much more of a emotionally attuned energy coming through. While your person is an emotional person, like they are ruled by that Cups energy, you know, they may be a water sign, they don't have to be, but most likely they are a water sign. But there's something about them that is very self-conscious, right? Like they are very attuned to what they feel, and they do pride themselves on not letting volatile emotions trigger them into certain behaviors, okay? So that they like feeling gentle with their emotions. They like feeling in control with their emotions. And that is why I'm saying that something has happened here that has made them lose their emotional equilibrium, right? Like it's like they're usually very very smooth flowing in their emotions, but something has happened in this connection that has really turned their world upside down. And I feel that they are feeling, almost for the first time in their life, a little bit emotionally out of control. And they don't like it. They don't like it at all. So right now, I feel like your person may have gone into some sort of a silent mode. Like they may be struggling to verbalize what they're going through right now. So you may be seeing this like manifested as, you know, your person being really quiet, or if they say something, you almost feel like they're talking in riddles. It doesn't seem as direct as they usually are. You almost have to decipher what they're saying because you feel like what they're saying is so mysterious. And the reason for this is because they are looking to bring their emotions back into balance. Right now, their emotions are way off, way off. And it has to do with some level of disappointment or heartbreak that they are feeling right now. So if you've separated right now, whether they act like it or not, know that they are in the worst emotional place that they've ever been in life. Like, they are truly hurting. They are truly unbalanced right now. And I don't mean that in like a terrible, like, oh, like they're dangerous or bad or like, suicidal. But I feel like they're really looking to bring back their heart into balance because this is a new state for them. This is something they have not really felt before. And I think it comes from their very deep love for you. I think they love you more than they've been able to admit to themselves and to you. And so whatever has happened here, if there were words spoken, if there was a misunderstanding, if there was an argument, it has cut them to the bone. Like, it has literally cut through their heart. That's how they feel right now with this Three of Swords energy. And so what they're doing, I feel very much, is that they're trying, because their emotions are so out of whack right now, they've decided to focus in more on their mind because they're finding some sort of solace in letting their emotions take the back seat right now. So I feel like that's another reason why, if you feel that they are not communicating with you in like the loving manner that you're used to, it's because they've kind of transitioned from this King of Cups energy, at least for now, temporarily, into more of this mind energy. Like, they're like with this Hanged Man, it's like they've kind of gone into like a stasis, like, like a temporary suspension mode. Where they are seeking enlightenment. They're seeking to figure out the truth here. Because the Hanged Man, that's the energy of the Hanged Man, right? Like, nobody has hung him up. He has hung himself this way as a time out in order to seek an answer, right? And when that answer comes to him, he will go back to having both feet on the ground again. But right now he's kind of suspended between two worlds, or often those two worlds can be two choices, right? So this is why I feel like your person right now, they are feeling so destroyed by whatever has happened that they are looking to balance themselves out through using their mind, right? Like, let me put my feelings on the back burner right now and let me try to think my way out of this. So they're in contemplation mode. They're in, let me think this over, let me process this. And I think when they do that, when they fully process through whatever has happened here and they're able to come back into this King of Cups energy, that's when they'll stop talking in riddles. Okay, that's when their communication with you or the way they talk to you is going to start making sense again. And that's something that they are working towards. I don't think that this is like a permanent state for them right now. Let's go deeper here. Yeah, interesting. Wow. Okay. So see, this is an issue. So I feel like one of the things that they're grappling with very much so right now is that whatever has happened here with that Three of Swords, they're struggling to not be right now engulfed with negative thinking, okay? Because I said that Three of Swords has really taken them for a ride, as in they're feeling very off right now about themselves. So they're trying to let go of the negative thinking that it has caused them to kind of, indulge themselves in. But you know what? That's sometimes a normal part of the process, right? If something has disturbed us, if something is breaking our heart, if, you know, what we want, this relationship that we so want to work out is somehow not working for now, it's very human. It's very easy to succumb to negative thinking and feeling like, okay, this is never going to work out. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I just ruined all of this. I just, you know, blew it all up. I shouldn't have done that. I may have said things that I regret. There's just a lot of negative processing that they need to kind of just get out of their system. See, you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. And that's what they're trying to do. So again, with this hangman's energy, if like I said, if they're not communicating with you in the best way right now, that might be a good thing, because it's better that they not communicate as much than to kind of bombard you with negative ideas or negative responses, or make you feel hopeless that, you know, this can't be repaired or this can't be reconciled. I don't think that they want to give you that impression. I don't think that they want to give you the impression that whatever has happened here is going to ruin the relationship. Even if they're thinking that, I feel like they are aware enough to know that it's a phase that they're feeling. And that phase of negative thinking that they're going through is coming from the pain that they're experiencing right now. And that is why they're in this hangman's energy. It's like they just need that break. And so if you feel that they are not communicating, or they're talking in circles, or they're talking in riddles, it's because of this. And maybe that's better. They need to work that out within themselves so they don't further fracture the relationship or further damage this relationship, because I do feel that they very much want to heal it. Okay, so right now it's like they're also covering up errors. I feel like they feel that they've made some mistakes here. And for some of you, I feel like they may have tried to hide the mistake, whatever this was. Okay, that's not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like your person was, whatever happened here, there may have been some error or misjudgment or mistake that they made that they are now ashamed or embarrassed by, and they tried to cover that up because it made them feel like a bit foolish, you know? But again, that's natural too. We're all human. We're gonna make mistakes, especially in relationships, right? There's gonna be so many times where we embarrass ourselves in a relationship, or we said something we didn't mean to say, or we did something that made us look childish, or, you know, we feel like a dumbass. Like that's all normal, right? we're all gonna feel like that. But I feel like your person really does go harder on themselves, you know? And so I also feel that they think that they weren't prepared for whatever has caused this Three of Swords energy, because something has caused it, right? So whatever this Three of Swords was also very unexpected for them. It was unexpected. So that is why they also feel very emotionally off at this time. They're regrouping. They're trying to figure out their way. They're trying to see their path back to some sort of emotional stability that they are used to having, that they, you know, that is their foundational energy, right? Like I said before, this person is a very kind of emotionally stable person. They're not used to their emotions being out of control. That is a new thing for them. Very unexpected, right? So see, back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. And that's exactly what this hangman's energy is. So definitely, this is somebody who wants to heal and reconcile the situation. This is somebody who is very invested in making this relationship work, but they need to get back to the opportunity that is here and get out of any of the negative limiting beliefs that they may have based on what may have happened at this time. So this is beautiful, right? They need to reevaluate what is going on here for them. And that's what that Hangman's energy is a very powerful catalyst for. So this is actually really good. And they need this. They need this because I think they weren't able to handle kind of the unexpected fallout of whatever this was. And this may tell you something about their personality also moving forward, right? Like that this person, while they are very emotionally, like, you know, they can be really good emotionally, there are certain things that do throw them for a loop. There are certain things that, if coming out of nowhere, are a little bit difficult for them to process emotionally. So that may be something that you should know about this person moving forward, that, you know, if conflicts arise as you both move forward, this person may sometimes have a harder time navigating or processing through those conflicts. And they may tend to be a bit more touchy, or they may tend to get hurt a bit more easily than you would want them to, or that you would hope they would. Because I do feel with that Three of Swords, like there's a bit of this touchiness, you know, like, you know, they get hurt. They get wounded. There's an energy of feeling wounded and then having a hard time emotionally bouncing back from that wounding. So that's something that you should definitely know about them. So what are some messages from their higher self? What do they want you to know? Ah, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. My childhood was difficult, and it still affects me. I was let down by the people I loved and trusted. So see, that wounded energy, right? Like I said, on the surface, your person can seem very, very emotionally stable, right? Like they can seem very emotionally in control. But when things go wrong, they can get a bit too deep into that Three of Swords energy. They get into their head. They feel wounded. They feel like their heart has been compromised. And I feel like it has to do with certain childhood wounds that maybe they have not quite yet healed at this time. You bring out the best in me. I'm a better person because of you. I want to cherish you forever. So yeah. So I do, again, that's why I feel that this person wants to come back to you, or they want to heal or reconcile whatever this is that has happened. I didn't believe in myself or in you. I let my low self-worth ruin our love. I want us to heal together. See? So that's another thing that comes from that King of Cups, that Three of Swords energy. Yeah, it makes sense. So this is definitely somebody who is working on their self-esteem, their own sense of self-love, right? They're definitely working on it. And I don't feel that they wish to give up on this connection in any way. So then let's take a look at outcome. What would they want to do next? What actions do they wish to take? Ah, wow, look at that. See? So they are coming into awakening, and I do feel that the timing is here, right? That timing of them working this out, seeking the answers, knowing that they wish to heal this with you, that timing is coming. Like they are awakening in a very new and profound way. And you know, they say sometimes anything that is painful cracks open something within you, and something new comes out oftentimes from that break, right? So that Three of Swords to me does represent some sort of a cracking of that shell, right? And what it does is that it illuminates, it brings out, it reveals the sacredness of that journey that you're both on together. And that there is an awakening point within that journey. And that is that the divine timing has brought you to, both of you, to the awakening to this journey that you're on. So I don't feel this journey is coming to an end. I feel like this journey that you're both on is coming to true fruition, true awakening as you work through the issues that need to be worked through here. And your person is very much awakening to working on that with you. Really beautiful. Let me know what you thought of this in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all on the next video.